Your cat doesn't see you as an owner, or even as a human. Scientists discovered something that changes everything we thought we knew about our cats, and once you hear it, you'll never look at your feline the same way again. To your cat, you're a giant, hairless cat. That's not an insult, it's science. Researchers studying feline behavior found that cats treat humans using the exact same social patterns they use with other cats. Headbutting, kneading, slow blinking, all cat-to-cat behaviors redirected at you. But here's the twist. Some experts believe cats don't fully understand we're a different species at all. If that thought just gave you chills, wait until you hear what your cat's eyes are really doing when they stare at you. The stare that isn't what you think. Imagine this. Your cat is sitting across the room, staring directly at you, unblinking, for almost a full minute. Most people assume this is aggression or suspicion. It's neither. That prolonged stare is often your cat processing you like a puzzle, reading your posture, your breathing, even the tension in your shoulders, to predict what you'll do next. Cats are constantly running a silent risk assessment, and you are the biggest variable in their world. Here's where it gets stranger. That same stare, followed by a slow blink, is the closest thing to a feline "I love you." But if the stare comes without the blink, that's a different message entirely. And if you think that's strange, wait until you hear what your cat's tail is really telling you. The tail doesn't lie. A cat's tail is basically an emotional broadcast system, and most owners are reading it completely wrong. An upright tail with a slight curl at the tip? That's genuine excitement, almost like a wag. A tail thumping hard against the floor? That's not playfulness, that's your cat's nervous system on high alert, seconds from a reaction. Here's the unsettling part. Cats know we can't read their tails as well as other cats can. Some researchers believe cats have adapted their vocalizations specifically because tail language doesn't work on us. Which means that meow you hear every morning, it might be something they invented just for you. The meow that was never for other cats. Adult cats almost never meow at each other. Let that sink in for a second. Meowing in the adult feline world is nearly silent. Kittens meow at their mothers, but once they grow up, that sound fades into hisses, growls, and body language instead. So why does your cat meow at you constantly? Because somewhere along thousands of years of domestication, cats figured out something remarkable. Humans respond to sound. Your cat essentially invented a private language, refined generation after generation to manipulate your attention. But here's the twist. Not all meows are created equal. Some are demands, some are greetings. And one specific meow might be a warning you've been ignoring your whole life. The warning meow. There's a particular meow, short, sharp, almost panicked, that behaviorists associate with distress rather than hunger or attention-seeking. If your cat suddenly starts making this sound in a new environment, near an unfamiliar animal, or around a specific person, pay close attention. This isn't your cat being dramatic. It's your cat trying to tell you something is wrong. And most owners miss it completely because it sounds so similar to a normal request for food. Real-life example. Multiple cat owners have reported their cats using this distress meow moments before discovering an intruder, a gas leak, or another emergency in the home. Coincidence? Maybe. But cats notice things long before we do. And speaking of noticing things, your cat has been watching your face far more closely than you realize. Your face is a map to your cat. Cats have been shown to recognize human facial expressions and adjust their behavior based on them. If you're smiling and relaxed, your cat is more likely to approach, rub against you, or settle nearby. If you're frowning, stressed, or crying, some cats will avoid you entirely, while others move closer, almost as if trying to comfort you. Here's the twist most people don't expect. This isn't empathy in the way we experience it. It's closer to pattern recognition. Your cat has learned that certain expressions predict certain outcomes, and they're constantly calculating what happens next. Which brings us to something even more surprising. Your cat might already know your daily schedule better than you do. The secret clock in your cat's brain. Cats have an internal sense of time so precise that many will position themselves near the door minutes before you're due home, every single day. This isn't magic. It's a combination of light changes, sound cues, and repetitive scent patterns your cat has memorized down to the minute. Imagine this. Your cat isn't just waiting for you. It's tracking you, predicting you, almost studying you like a scientist studies a subject in a lab. And that brings us to the final secret, the one that ties every single behavior on this list together into something almost impossible to believe. The ultimate secret. Cats don't see humans as masters, or even fully as a separate species. To your cat, you are a strange, oversized cat who happens to control the food, the doors, and the warmth of the house. Every meow, every stare, every slow blink, every tail flick, it's all part of an ongoing negotiation between two different species trying to understand each other the only way cats know how. But here's the part that should genuinely unsettle you. Research suggests cats may be even more emotionally attuned to us than dogs are in certain situations. They just express it in ways we've spent centuries misunderstanding. So the next time your cat stares at you, blinks slowly, or lets out that strange, urgent meow, remember, they're not just reacting to you. They're reading you, studying you, adapting to you, one behavior at a time. If this changed the way you'll look at your cat tonight, imagine what happens when you find out the specific signs that prove your cat has chosen you as their favorite human over everyone else in the house. That secret is even harder to believe than everything you just heard.